wise, but he was like top 2 in the league in fast playing wise. Like that shit won't happen right now.
Yeah, so what I think is it's his fault. He signed a contract, so he has to like obey by it. Yeah, I mean, I could see the owners could have probably given him a bump. At the same time, Scottie Pippen, he can't be mad. Like you can't be mad at the Bulls organization because you signed a contract. Um, so that's the part. He can't be like a sourpuss with it. I mean, the thing nowadays you could do it, right? Because nowadays they turn your hand, a lot of the players. But back then, I don't think he shouldn't have been like acting like a little bitch. But I get it. They should have hit him off. At the same time, organization should at least like looked out or gave him at least incentives. But I think I heard that the reason why he signed a 7-year deal, I think, is because he had like a messed up back when he left college or something. So he was scared, and I think his parents needed money. So that was a reason why. But I mean, at the end of the day, it worked out for him. I'm sure he made money later on.
I mean, he outperformed his contract, and that's the reason why he came back crying. He definitely outperformed his contract.
Yeah.
If the Bulls wasn't winning or anything, and he underperformed, who would have won in that situation? Pippen.
Yeah, but Jordan needed Pippen. Let's get that straight. The Pippen was a big piece.
Not arguing about it. It's funny.
What do you think, Milton?
Yeah, I feel the same way. I mean, I understand the reasons why he did it, and anybody who had back issues like he was having, they probably would have did the same thing. But then when it came towards the end, when he was, like talking shit to Jerry Krause on the bus, when he found out that he was trying to trade him and shit like that, and then even the part of the episode where Pippen had a foot injury the year before, and he could have had that surgery done in the summer, but then he ended up doing it during the season because he wanted to thumb his nose at the management. And Jordan said it in the interview. He said he thought that they were going to come back and renegotiate, and he's like, I knew they weren't going to do that shit. It was stupid, it was a stupid move, and all they did was Pippen messed up the team. You know what I mean? Like, they were supposed to be a team, and like he was fucking them up because he's having this issue with these, management. But it's, like you said, it's something he signed. It was his choice,
So, yeah. So I got like 3 questions, and doesn't necessarily mean with the episodes, but like we were talking about it really briefly. Do you think Michael could win without Pippen? At least one chip.
No.
At all?
I don't think so. I mean, if Pippen wasn't on the team, then who knows who they would have gotten? Because that's the thing about Jerry Krause. Like, he made a lot of big time trades. So if he didn't get Pippen, I would think he would have gotten someone else. But I don't know who that would have been. So who knows? But I think that guy was the perfect player for Jordan.
But so you don't think he would have ever won a championship?
Not unless they found another player that could be just like Pippen.
I think they would have won one. I think he would have won one. I don't know how many, but just knowing Michael Jordan the way he was, that he was relentless. He, at the same time, you could say that he kind of made Scottie Pippen because Scottie Pippen got molded by him too. So I think, yeah. What do you guys think?
Wait a minute, Jordan won his first championship. Pippen was on the roster?
Yeah.
I don't recall. He was?
So what do you guys think? You think Jordan could have won a championship without Pippen?
I don't think. It's like Milton said. We don't know who else could have been like taking Pippen's spot. Because Jordan doing it by himself for like from his rookie season all the way to 1990 was showing you that they weren't gonna do it.
Yeah.
No matter who they had there. Yes, they were making the playoffs, and Jordan was busting his ass. Even when he had a broken foot, still better than certain people in the fucking court. So I'm never gonna say Jordan.
But the question is either yes or no. I think he would have. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Do you think he would have won at least one championship without Pippen? Hold on a
Like, put
second,
that in
fellas.
context with like LeBron, like he had to push himself so much, like when he was on the like the first season with the Lakers, that toll that it takes on your body. Could you imagine if Jordan, he was the only one doing it, and he was like on 110%, scoring like 50 points every game just to get in there? He probably would have burned himself out. He wouldn't have had a long career. He might have gotten injured. Yeah, it would have just been like LeBron, how LeBron like just pushed himself so much, and then he had that groin injury when he never had an injury in his life, but because he's the only player on that team for the Lakers.
So don't forget, LeBron is a physical specimen. Jordan wasn't. You know what I'm saying? LeBron has the physique to like try to put everything on his shoulders and not turn out like I feel Jordan.
When Pippen had his foot surgery, and he sat out for the beginning of that season, look how trash they were.
Well, they actually did okay. They actually did okay with Robin there being number 2.
Now that was my second part to Lee's question. Do you think they would have had more chips? All right. Do you think Jordan and Pippen needed Rodman to win more chips?
No, because they did it with Hollis Grant before that.
That was my next question. Would the Bulls have won the second three-peat without Rodman?
Would they?
I don't know.
I don't think they would have won back to back.
So the Supersonics, that was the first finals, right, of the second three-peat. Could they have beaten them? Sean Kemp, Gary
Sean
Payton.
Kemp was there and Gary Payton.
Yeah.
I don't think Horace Grant could stop Sean Kemp.
That's what I'm saying. They needed Rodman. But that's
Hollis Grant was nice.
Lee,
What?
you think for the second three-peat they needed Rodman?
Or could they win without him?
They could have won not 3 without Rodman. They could have won maybe 1, but you need that defensive. Yeah, I think they needed him. I mean, the guy was grabbing like 20 rebounds a game, bro. And defensively, he was like locking people up. So,
And then those second titles was like against Karl Malone, and Karl Malone was no joke.
yeah, Carmelo was.
Put on him, right?
Yeah. So, I think you definitely need him. My other question was best team of the 80s, 90s, and the last decade. I think we touched on it earlier, but wanted to get you guys' individual thoughts.
So the 80s.
Well, I guess only me, Al, and Rich could probably talk to that. Or, you mean, so for me, I think the 80s was the Celtics, just my opinion. And then 90s, the Bulls. And then probably the last decade, crazy as it sounds, probably Golden State Warriors.
No, before that, the Spurs. Okay?
Yeah, I'm just,
Yeah, I mean,
what do you guys think?
Well, for 80,
Mm-hmm.
I could say Boston, but then you got to throw Pistons in there also.
Yeah, you got the Pistons.
Just watching the documentary, I was never a big Detroit fan, but just by watching this documentary, you can tell how good they were.
Mm-hmm.
So early part of the 80s, I could give it to Boston, and then Detroit. 90s, like you said, the Bulls. 2000, somebody just said the Spurs.
Yeah.
Well, the Lakers were fucking dominant too in the 2000s. So I give the edge to the Lakers. Yes, they didn't win the 5 championships like Tim Duncan did,
Let's not forget about that.
but Shaq was unstoppable when he was with the Lakers. And then 2010 to now, yeah, you could say the fucking Golden State Warriors. Like, there's no other team better than them right now.
I think the Lakers are going to be on their way to do something special
For this year?
this year.
Yeah.
For this year and next year.
Well, my last question, similar to what we talked on Pippen and Phil Jackson. Who plays a bigger effect in the Bulls winning a championship? Is it the coach, Phil Jackson, with him, or without Pippen? So if you had to take out one of them, Pippen or Phil Jackson, who has a bigger effect than them having the three-peat?
Phil Jackson's a bigger effect. Yeah, go ahead. That's all right, man.
I would say you take out Pippen.
Yep.
You probably,
Me too.
you probably shout the small forward. A small forward is their job is to score. So you can grab a solid small forward.
That he was one of the best small forwards.
and Jackson.
Yeah. I say he was one of the best small forwards.
Oh yeah, I'm not saying that they would have had a dynasty, but I still think that they would have, won at least one or two championships without Pippen. I mean, again, the question was, if we were to take out one over two,
Yeah.
I would say Pippen.
I would say Phil.
Phil?
Yeah, not all plays goes as planned, man. I know those guys a lot of time are playing free ball.
Mm-hmm. Well, and you, Al?
His part.
So you say take Phil Jackson out?
No. One of the two.
Triangle offense, man.
If you had to pick one of the two, which one would it be?
I'm keeping Phil Jackson. I'll switch Pippen out.
Okay. Yeah.
Like the point exactly when you told Jordan, yo, if they keep coming to you, who's open? Paxson. Okay, so give him the ball
Yeah.
and shoot.
I agree. I have to be Phil. What about you, Mil? Same?
Yeah, you got to keep Phil because Jordan and Pippen were playing together under Doug Collins and they couldn't win.
True.
They were still young, but still,
I mean, the triangle offense, baby. I won't stop saying it.
So, Mil, I'll let you go into episodes 3 and 4.
All right, so episode 3 is obviously the Dennis Rodman episode. Talks about Detroit Pistons. Doug Collins became the coach of the Bulls. The Bulls beat the Cavs. That was a big win for them at the time. Talks about Michael Jordan and how much he hated the Pistons because they implemented the Jordan rules on him that beat the shit out of him during their playoff run. Also talks about a little drama with Rodman about getting arrested with a gun and traded to the Spurs. He started dating Madonna. Questions start, later in the episode, they start asking questions. Reporters start asking questions about whether Michael Jordan's going to stay with the Bulls after this second three-peat. And then Pippen decides to come back after his foot surgery after he said he wasn't going to play with the team for that last year. So somebody had already asked this question: would the Bulls win the second three-peat without Rodman? I wanted to ask one more question about Pippen. So I heard on another ESPN show, The Get Up, Tracy McGrady actually talked about, because remember going back to that idea that they were thinking about blowing up the Bulls, supposedly Jerry Krause wanted to, in the episode they talked about it too, that he wanted to trade Pippen. And Tracy McGrady said, because that was Tracy McGrady's draft year, that there was discussions about him being traded for Pippen, and Tracy McGrady was going to go to the Bulls as a rookie. So my question to you guys is, would that have worked? Tracy McGrady and Jordan on the team.
Oh, yeah.
Tracy McGrady as a rookie, would they have won the title that year?
Like I said earlier, you could draft a small forward that could score a solid one, and they would be just fine. Especially Tracy McGrady. Look what he became.
And I think that year Jordan was already in his mindset that I'm not gonna fucking lose. That's it. I'm done losing to the Pistons. So I think even if you put Penny Tracy McGrady there, they would have definitely done that first championship that year with him, even if they didn't have Pippen. So yeah, I would say Tracy McGrady with Jordan would have been magical also.
What about you, Lee?
Yeah.
Me? Damn, I don't know, because if he's a rookie, I know Jordan would have, formed him to be great, but I don't know as a rookie if he would have been able to. You can't compare Tracy McGrady to Pippen. Like defensively, Pippen's way better. Just overall, Pippen's a way better player. So you still lose out. You get a young Tracy McGrady, but to win that first year when he's coming as a rookie, I'm not sure. But I'm not sure on that one. It will be good though. Go ahead, Rich. I don't know.
Who was